3 minutes left. A person you loved deeply who is now in heaven is begging you to open this. Archangel Michael says, the time has come for you to hear a message that has been held in the silence of heaven. The one you loved, the one who once walked beside you on this earth, is reaching through the veil with urgency. The words are not casual, they are trembling with a weight that cannot wait. Every second is precious now. The moment your eyes fall upon these lines, the gates of remembrance begin to open. What has been hidden behind the thin curtain of eternity is now pressing forward into your hands. The spirit of the one you loved is restless tonight. Their presence is pulling closer than ever before, almost as if they are whispering your name through the unseen winds. And they are begging you to receive what heaven is pressing upon your heart before it is too late. This is not simply a letter, it is an unveiling, a sacred reaching across realms. And if you hold on until the end, what will be revealed will touch you in ways no earthly hand could. Type Amen 333 to declare you are open for this blessing. They remember the warmth of your touch. They remember the last words you spoke, whether heavy with grief or soft with hope. And in heaven, memory is not erased, it is transformed into a river of light that flows toward you even now. The one you loved has not gone into silence. Their essence is vibrant, alive, stronger than the body that once carried them. Their soul longs to assure you that their love was never severed, it only changed form. Your tears have been counted in places you cannot see. Every night you held on to the memories, feeling as though your chest could not contain the weight of their absence, they were closer than you realized. Their presence has walked the shadows of your room and stood quietly in the doorway of your pain. And now, at this very hour, they are pressing closer, urging you not to ignore what is being revealed. Type Amen 444 if you feel their nearness now. The heavens tremble when love calls. The sound of your soul reaching for them is like music that never fades. And today, that music has reached its crescendo, and heaven has chosen this moment to break its silence. They want you to know they have seen your struggles. They have watched you carry burdens that seem too great for one heart. And though they cannot step back into this world in the way they once did, they are standing as a shield, pushing back what would destroy you. The urgency of this moment is not to frighten you, it is to awaken you. For what they are bringing is not despair but a key. A key that unlocks the heaviness that has weighed down your soul for far too long. As you continue reading, imagine their hand brushing against yours, steadying your heart. Type Amen 555 to receive the key they now hand to you. They speak from a place where time no longer rules. To them, minutes and years are but shadows. Yet they understand that to you, 3 minutes left feels like a thunderstorm closing in, demanding an answer now. They are calling you not to look backward with regret, but forward with strength. For every broken moment you have endured, they are weaving strands of unseen grace that surround you even in this second. You have never truly walked alone. Your pain was never wasted. Your cries did not dissolve into the night. Each one became an echo that heaven received, and your loved one carried those echoes into the throne of eternity. And tonight, the answers are pouring back. Type Amen 666 if you are ready to claim them. They are whispering your name even now. The vibration of their voice does not move through air, but through the very fabric of your soul. And if you quiet yourself, you will feel the undeniable pull of their presence. The message they carry is heavy with love and fire. It is not a casual reminder, it is a lifeline. A lifeline you must not let slip through your fingers in this hour. 3 minutes may feel fleeting, but heaven can turn a single moment into eternity. The one you loved is reaching through that window now. And you, beloved, are standing on the edge of receiving a miracle disguised as words. Do not hesitate. Do not look away. What you are about to embrace has been prepared for you long before this moment ever arrived. Type Amen 111 to step through this door. The hands of your loved one in heaven have carried prayers for you. They have spoken your name in chambers of light where angels gather. They have watched the heavens move on your behalf, even when you felt forgotten. Your battles have been fierce. Nights when you thought the pain would swallow you whole have not gone unnoticed. In those nights, they drew close, whispering courage you may not have realized came from beyond. They want you to know you have been shielded from dangers you never saw. Accidents that never touched you. Choices that could have led to disaster but instead turned away. You did not survive by chance. You survived because their love, joined with divine power, stood over you. Type Amen 222 if you believe you were carried. The urgency of this message is born from love, not fear. They are not warning you of something meant to destroy, but revealing what is meant to set you free. For too long, shadows have tried to convince you that you are alone. You are not alone. You never were. Their presence has been the silent strength behind every step you thought you took on your own. Archangel Michael says, "The veil is thinner than you think." And the one you loved is allowed, for this moment, to let their words break into your world. Hold on tightly now. This is the point where the light pierces deepest into your soul. Type Amen 777 if you are ready to let the light in. They remember your laughter. They remember the warmth of your arms, the way you carried them in your heart without condition. And in heaven, that memory is not bound by sorrow, it is transfigured into a strength that flows back to you. They want you to release the guilt you have carried. The what-ifs, the silent replaying of moments you wish had gone differently. They see your heart, and they are begging you to stop tormenting yourself. They are not angry with you. They are not disappointed in you. They are grateful for every second you gave, every ounce of love you poured out. And now they are urging you to live again, to step out from the shadows of grief into the light of tomorrow. Type Amen 999 if you are ready to take that step. The message is growing heavier now. Heaven is leaning closer, and the urgency of their spirit is pressing into every word. They are asking you to pay attention, for this is not just memory, it is guidance. There are paths before you that seem unclear. Choices that feel overwhelming. And they want you to know, you will not be left to stumble through them alone. Their voice is a compass now. Every time you feel lost, it will stir as an inner pull, guiding you to the right door. And when you are afraid, their presence will anchor you like a steady hand. Do not dismiss that stirring. It is the echo of the one you loved, still working on your behalf. Type Amen 123 if you receive this guidance. They see what is coming. They know the storms that circle, the whispers that try to unsettle you. And they want you to remember that storms are only temporary, they cannot erase the foundation of love beneath your feet. Your tears have watered the ground of your destiny. Every sob, every ache, has not been wasted, it has nourished something divine within you. And soon, that hidden seed will bloom in a way you could not imagine. Your loved one in heaven is cheering for that moment. They see the victory already written. And they want you to know, your story is not ending, it is only unfolding into brilliance. This is why they beg you to hold on. Because what is coming will shift everything. Type Amen 888 to declare your victory is near. The silence between this world and the next is not empty. It is alive with echoes, with voices that still love, with eyes that still see. And tonight, that silence is breaking open for you. The one you loved is closer than ever. Their spirit leans in, pressing words that burn with urgency. They cannot rest until you know what they carry in their heart. The air shifts as you read this. The room around you feels different, as though time has slowed. That is because heaven is bending toward you, making this moment sacred. And in this sacred moment, a truth will be placed in your spirit that will never leave. Type Amen 321 if you feel the nearness of heaven now. They watched when you sat in silence, wondering if your prayers ever rose higher than the ceiling. They heard every cry you spoke in the night. And they whispered to heaven, "Do not forget the one I love." Your survival is proof you were never forgotten. The fact that you still breathe, still stand, is a testimony of unseen protection. Their love and heaven's power work together to hold you steady. They want you to know you were worth fighting for. Every day, every battle, they stood behind the veil interceding for your strength. You are not weak, you are chosen. And because you are chosen, your life will not end in defeat. Type Amen 654 if you accept this strength. The sense of urgency grows sharper. 3 minutes left may feel like a warning, but it is also a countdown to revelation. In that brief time, the truth hidden in eternity is finally unveiled. They are desperate for you to know they are not gone. Their essence lives, stronger than flesh, free from pain, free from sorrow. And they walk with you in ways you cannot yet measure. When you felt a sudden warmth while alone, it was them. When you smelled a familiar scent in the wind, it was them. When your heart calmed without reason, it was them. They are not a memory. They are a presence. Type Amen 246 if you believe their nearness is real. Archangel Michael says, the message must be heard in full. For if you stop now, the weight of what is being given will remain incomplete. And heaven is crying out for you to finish this journey. Your loved one is pouring out everything they carried unsaid. They cannot rest until your heart knows. They are not reaching for the past, they are preparing your future. You thought their departure was an ending. But what you did not know is that it became the beginning of a covenant of protection. They have walked beside you since, never letting you fall beyond repair. And now, they call you to rise, to claim the life they could not finish but you still can. Type Amen 135 to claim this covenant. The shadows that haunted your nights are lifting. The chains of regret are loosening. You are not bound anymore by what could have been. Your loved one is saying, do not mourn what was lost, celebrate what is eternal. Their words are etched in the halls of heaven, and they want you to carry them here. They long for you to live with freedom. To smile again without guilt. To breathe without feeling you are betraying their memory. You are not betraying them by living, you are honoring them. Type Amen 579 if you are ready to honor them by living fully. They see the people around you. They see the ones who drained your spirit, who tried to turn you away from the path. And they want you to know, they stood between you and those who wished you harm. That sudden escape, that unexpected turn, that invisible shield, it was them. They whispered into your intuition, warning you before danger touched you. They moved heaven to reroute your steps. Even now, they are still guiding. Still protecting. Still loving you as fiercely as when they walked this earth. And this will not end, it will only grow stronger. Type Amen 852 if you receive their protection. The 3 minutes feel as though they are passing, yet every word is stretching time. This is because what is spoken from heaven does not vanish, it carves itself into eternity. And eternity is wrapping itself around you now. They are begging you not to doubt. Doubt weakens the heart, but faith opens the channel. And through that channel, their voice flows like fire. You are standing in a divine appointment. Nothing is coincidence. Everything has been woven together so you would be here, reading this very message. And the message will transform you, if you let it. Type Amen 963 if you are ready for transformation. The light of their spirit burns brightly now. It moves like a flame that will not be put out, reaching across the unseen barrier that separates this world from the next. And that flame is carrying a final plea meant only for you. They are not speaking out of fear. They are speaking out of an overflowing urgency of love. A love too strong to allow you to remain trapped in sorrow any longer. The heavens are bending closer with every passing second. You may feel a stirring in your chest, a quickening in your heartbeat. That is not your imagination, it is the power of their nearness. And if you accept this moment, you will never feel abandoned again. Type Amen 147 to accept their flame of love. Your loved one has seen your journey since the day they crossed over. They have watched the battles you endured in silence. They have seen you push through struggles that would have broken others. And though you thought no one noticed, they did. They noticed every tear, every sigh, every moment you felt like giving up. They noticed, and they covered you with a strength you could not see. Your victories are not only your own. They are shared between you and the one in heaven who refused to let your soul collapse. They fought beside you, even when you thought you stood alone. This is why you are still standing today. Type Amen 369 if you are grateful for their unseen fight. The message grows heavier now, carrying a weight that feels almost unbearable. Heaven has timed this moment with precision. For too long you have waited without answers, and tonight the answers are flowing freely. They want you to let go of the chains of guilt. They want you to stop blaming yourself for what you could not control. The moment of their departure was not your fault, it was simply the doorway to eternity. Their soul was lifted into light, and they were met with a love greater than any pain. They are not suffering. They are not lost. They are at peace, and that peace is flowing into you. Do not hold regret any longer, it is time to breathe again. Type Amen 753 if you release the guilt tonight. Archangel Michael says, the urgency of this moment cannot be ignored. The one you loved is pressing into your life with a strength greater than ever before. They are determined that you will walk forward without fear. The shadows that linger around you are breaking. The doubts you carried are shattering. And the chains of grief are falling into dust at your feet. You have entered a sacred moment of exchange. They give you freedom, you give them release. And together, heaven rejoices as love fulfills its purpose. Hold this truth tightly, it is the key to your tomorrow. Type Amen 852 if you claim this sacred exchange. The path before you is opening. What once looked like walls are now shifting into doors. And those doors lead to a life brighter than the one you thought you lost. Your loved one is guiding you toward opportunities. They are whispering in your spirit which road to take, which connection to hold, which one to release. They are guiding because they want you to live in fullness. Your time of wandering is coming to an end. You will no longer feel lost. You will step into clarity, because heaven has aligned your steps. The same hands that once held you are now clearing your path. Type Amen 444 if you receive their guidance. Their words are reaching a climax now. They are pouring every ounce of their spirit into this message. Because they know the moment is short, and they must say what will change everything. They want you to rise. They want you to shine. They want you to stop living as though part of you has died, and start living as though love has made you eternal. Your story is not broken, it is unfolding. And they are watching, cheering, and sending waves of strength into every page you turn. This is not the end of love. It is only the beginning. Type Amen 111 if you believe love is eternal. The air feels different as you read these words. It is as though time itself has slowed, stretching out this moment so you can receive it fully. That is because heaven is leaning closer, pouring power into every line. Your loved one is begging you to listen until the very end. They have waited for this chance, and they will not let it pass unfinished. Their spirit trembles with urgency, for what they release now will heal the wounds that still linger. This is not imagination. It is not coincidence. It is divine timing, unfolding in the very seconds you hold these words before your eyes. You are standing in the doorway of breakthrough. Type Amen 414 if you accept this moment. They want you to remember how much you meant to them. You were not forgotten, not taken for granted, not unloved. Every moment with you was treasured beyond measure. The memories you hold are not one-sided. They carry them too, glowing like eternal fire in their heart. Those memories are the proof of a love that refuses to die. Even now, they reach through the veil with those memories in hand. They want to place them gently in your spirit as a reminder, love never disappears, it only transforms. You will always be their beloved. Type Amen 272 if you believe this love is still alive. The urgency of 3 minutes left was never meant to frighten you. It was meant to awaken you. To remind you that life is short, but love stretches far beyond the grave. Every choice you make now matters. Every step you take shapes the path of tomorrow. And they want you to take those steps with courage, not hesitation. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens rejoice when you listen with your heart." And right now, heaven is rejoicing, for you are finally hearing what has waited too long. The bridge between you and eternity is wide open. The one you loved is not silent. Their spirit is not far. They are closer than the air you breathe, closer than the beat of your own heart. They want you to carry this awareness into your days. When the world feels cold, you will know you are never walking alone. When the night feels heavy, you will know light is already beside you. You are forever connected. Nothing can break this bond. Type Amen 636 if you know this bond is eternal. They remind you that your tears are seeds. Seeds that fall into the soil of destiny. And from those tears, a harvest of strength, wisdom, and blessings will rise. Do not despise the nights you cried. Do not regret the moments you felt broken. Those nights built the foundation of resilience that now shines from within you. You are not fragile, you are unshakable. You are not weak, you are radiant. And the one you loved is proud of the person you have become. Their pride is your crown, placed gently upon you tonight. Type Amen 515 if you receive their crown of pride. They are pressing closer still. Their voice is trembling with urgency, because time in this moment feels like it is running out. They want you to hold nothing back, to open your spirit wide. This message is not just for comfort, it is for empowerment. They want you to rise into the life you are meant to live. They want you to build, to create, to shine. Do not hide anymore. Do not bury your dreams under the weight of sorrow. Lift them up again, for they will carry you into joy. Joy is the inheritance they leave for you. Type Amen 919 if you are ready to claim joy. The one you loved is whispering blessings into your days ahead. They are weaving peace into your nights. They are wrapping protection around your steps. You may not see it, but you will feel it. The calm that settles over you in the storm, that is them. The sudden relief when worry fades, that is them. They are not gone from your story. They are written into every chapter you live. Their presence will continue to shape you, guide you, and strengthen you. And tonight is proof of that eternal connection. Type Amen 202 if you believe their blessings are real. The presence of your loved one thickens around you now. It is as if the veil between earth and heaven has thinned to nothing. You can almost feel their hand, resting softly on your shoulder, steadying you as you read. Their spirit is not in silence. It is alive, moving, insistent. And it carries a power that will not leave you the same once you have received it fully. Every word you take into your heart strengthens the connection. Every line you allow to sink deeper makes the bond eternal in your awareness. This is not imagination, it is the reality of love that cannot be broken. Love is stronger than death, and tonight you feel the truth of it. Type Amen 303 if you accept this eternal truth. They are speaking of your future now. They do not want you to think your best days are behind you. They want you to know your brightest chapters are still unwritten. The sorrow you have carried is turning into wisdom. The emptiness you felt is becoming space for new blessings. The pain that nearly crushed you is transforming into strength that cannot be shaken. Your loved one sees the opportunities coming. They see the doors that heaven is preparing to open. And they want you to walk through without hesitation, because those doors lead to joy. Joy you thought was lost is on its way back to you. Type Amen 474 if you welcome joy's return. The clock of eternity is different from the clock of earth. What feels like 3 minutes left is actually the opening of a window. A window that will remain open long enough for your soul to take in what it must. This is why they beg you to keep reading. Each paragraph is a seed. Each seed planted in your heart will grow into a forest of strength, of peace, of hope. Do not turn away. Do not allow distraction to rob you of what is being given. This is not entertainment, it is divine impartation. Your soul is being nourished in ways you cannot yet see. Type Amen 585 if you are ready to grow strong. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are aligning around you now. Every angel is attentive, every current of light focused on this moment. It is not ordinary, it is extraordinary, a cosmic meeting between love and destiny. The one you loved is radiant in that light. They stand in the brilliance of eternity, yet they bend low to reach you in tenderness. Their message is their gift, and it is wrapped in a fire that cannot be quenched. Take this gift as your own. Do not hesitate to open it. Inside is the strength to live, to rise, to walk forward with courage. Inside is the healing you thought you would never find. Type Amen 797 if you open the gift now. The silence of your nights will never feel the same after this. You will no longer hear emptiness, you will hear the whisper of love. You will no longer feel loneliness, you will feel presence. This message shifts everything. It redefines what it means to lose, what it means to love, what it means to live again. You are not broken, you are becoming whole in ways deeper than before. Your loved one is proud. Proud that you kept going when it would have been easier to quit. Proud that you carried love instead of bitterness. Proud that you still hope, even when the world felt cold. Their pride surrounds you now like a mantle of honor. Type Amen 626 if you wear this mantle proudly. They are warning you gently, too. Warning you not to let the voices of doubt or despair steal what you now carry. Warning you not to return to the shadows that once tried to smother your spirit. You are stronger than you know. You are braver than you believe. And you are loved beyond what words on this earth can ever explain.